Figuring out what we can do better, and just staying in the lab, getting shots up, making sure that our shots are good, and staying confident.
As far as getting your bodies in shape and better, have you been paying attention to the SEC? I know you got 2 games before that, but it looks like it's going to be a long, long road.
Yeah, I mean, SEC is definitely one of the, if not the best conference in the country, but I think we're more than prepared. We're excited to get out there and compete.
And what you've probably already talked about, like being in this environment, Kentucky-Louisville rivalry for the first time, what was all of that like for you?
Huge. Watched it when I was a kid. I mean, just watching like YouTube videos and seeing just the battles that they had, and just being able to be in that win column, being in that left column is really big, and knowing that you're going down in history in the right way.
I know Coach Pope talks about preparing you guys for every game's the biggest you're ever going to play, but when you walk out on a court and like the crowd's already full, when you're in the pregame layup line, does it feel different before?
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely a different vibe tonight. But everybody knows Kentucky-Louisville biggest rivalry in college basketball. So, like I said, to be a part of it was just really, really a blessing.
What did it feel like to have Lamont back out there? Obviously, he kind of took some of the point guard abilities away that I'm sure you're happy about. But just the zone he was in, just didn't miss a shot. What's it kind of like watching as a teammate?
I mean, I've been telling people since before you got here, but I mean, I've seen him put in the work every single day. It's no surprise to me or any of my teammates or coaches, and I couldn't be happier for Lamont.
What does Lamont bring to your, transition offense? That was a huge key for you guys tonight.
I mean, he pushes the pace. He keeps us going up and down, offensively and defensively. I think he got across half court pretty quick, and Louisville had trouble just trying to figure out matchups and transitions. So definitely worked in our favor, and Lamont getting downhill and finding open teammates and getting to the cup was really big.
Jaxson, you've seen a lot of ball. Can you think of another guy who goes from, I don't know if he's playing this weekend, to scoring a career high, whatever it was, 30-something?
Yeah. Nah, I've never seen that. Really impressive and huge performance by Mont. Couldn't be more proud.
Did you have any doubt at all once the game started that he was going to be himself, or did you have any reservations that maybe that ankle would bother him?
Lamont wouldn't put his team or himself in a position if he didn't feel like he was ready to go. And I got full trust in Lamont Butler, and if he says he's going to go out there and play, he's going to go out there and play. So that's one of my brothers, and I love playing, being on the court.
That scuffle that happened in the second half, just what was that kind of like? Just have you been in a rivalry with that much tension and that kind of situation?
Probably not a rivalry, no, but like I said earlier, just trying to treat it like every other game. I know there's obviously more at stake, but just trying to stay focused, and ultimately we came together and figured out what we needed to do better, especially with that little break we got during that timeout. But huge win.
And what was it like to play against two of your former teammates, but on the other side, and Waterman and obviously Khalifa?
Yeah.
Just what was that kind of like seeing them in a completely different uniform?
Yeah, no, it was really cool. It was dope just being able to, talk a little smack at the free throw line with Noah, and then hear Ali in the background as I'm shooting threes, and it was just really cool. We talk every once in a while, and it's always good to catch up with them and send them home with the L.
It's going to be nice to have a couple days off before, like a week off before another game. Is that going to matter?
I mean, obviously it'll be good for us as far as just getting rest, but we also know we got to figure out ways to keep getting better, keep improving. That's our ultimate goal with everything that we got going on, and eventually win a national championship. So these 10 days are nothing new, nothing different. We just got to keep pushing.
We always talk about the intensity of this rivalry. Your first time in it, when you're on the court, what jumps out to you about this one feeling a little different than other games?
To be honest with you, not really. Basketball games are all the same to me. Obviously, there's a bigger crowd, more noise, but when you're in the moment and you're flying around and you're just playing defense on offense, like you're not thinking about anything but the court. So, but in those little moments where you do stop and look around and things like that, it's really cool just to know that you have a fan base like BBN behind you, got your back, and came out with the win all together.
Thanks, man.
What can you say about the atmosphere of the crowd?
Nothing like it. Rupp's a really cool venue. They pack out the house every night, and they come to see us hoop. So couldn't be more grateful. A lot of kids wish to be in our position, and just making sure we take advantage of it every day.
Have you had many rivalry games like this in your career?
No, not really. I mean, I had BYU, Utah, but that's nothing compared to Kentucky and Louisville.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Coach Pope, following Colgate, mentioned that he's a little scared about how much of a menace Curry's going to be on the bench. Is he pretty tame out there today?
Yeah. Man, it was so loud in there. I don't know what Kerr was over there saying, but I'm sure it wasn't anything that should have been on camera. That's for sure.
And you know, basketball fans all around the world kind of always dream about playing in Madison Square Garden. You guys get to do that next week. You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's really cool. My family's got a little history there. My aunt played there for the Liberty for a couple of years. She got drafted there, so just going in there, getting the win, and you know, just taking it all in, soaking it all in. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, that's for sure.
Awesome. Thank you, Jaxson.
Yeah, of course.